This is the hardest part, is trying to figure out where all this goes. I think that's right. There we go. Looks good. Just down here. There we go. Yeah, so earlier, about a week ago, I did the pendulum here. It cracked really bad, so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some cracks in here. So I'm painted it black again. It has crazy amount of texture on it. And now we're about to do white over it. Go for like a galaxy type effect with this one. The thing I found with this is that patience is key with a lot of things, but especially with this style of painting, is you can't just knock it all out at once. You have to let the layers dry for like a week in between, because paint doesn't just dry. It might dry in 24 hours, but then it takes about a week to cure, at least the paint that I use. So doing this helps in the long run. But yeah, all lined up. Now time to paint. Where's my bucket? Apologies for the delay. Let's hit it. Make sure that's lined up. And bam. Oh, this is going to be nice. It's going to come right in the center. Get my handy dandy t-shirt out. Might wait a minute. This painting took me about 3 weeks, so it's been an ordeal, but worth it. Turned out really nice. And this is just going to go into the center. I'm waiting for, once this is going to take a while, but once it gets to about here, where you can see the entire thing in the center here, that's what I'm waiting on. So these will get to about here, and then it'll go right in the center. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this to give you all a better insight into what I'm doing, but right now I'm just kind of walking through my thought process on this specific piece. I'm going to start a YouTube channel soon so you guys can get really in-depth guides, because I want everybody to be able to do this, because I think everybody can. Just takes a little practice and some confidence. Confidence is the biggest thing with this one. The other thing is, make sure there's no wind. If you have your garage door open or if you're doing it outside, wind is the biggest culprit with this. So it's something that my piece is, like, you can see there's a tiny gap here. It's not that big of a deal, it'll be textured out, but that's because there was a gust of wind right when this happened. So, unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, so this one's getting pretty close to being done. I kind of like it where it's over a bunch of the different pieces. We'll see how it goes. I might just let it go, because it would look really intense on that center piece only. yeah, let's just let it go. This is what kind of I get this mental battle going. The thing I like to do is kind of, this is a finished piece, but when I practice on pieces, is take it to the extreme so that I have the confidence to stop on another piece. So like this one, I know that it's going to look really nice when you get to the center. That's why I'm letting it ride at. It looked nice out here, but I think it's going to look even better in the middle. So, but we'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfectly symmetrical with the piece too, yes. That side, you got that line on there. Just waiting on this one. Probably 5 more turns and we're done. Got a little plate here. It's actually a lid to one of these cans. And boom. 1, 2, done. Beautiful. That is intense. Now, handy dandy t-shirt. Put some of this up. Let me add texture. I like using the t-shirt because it doesn't mess up the lines. It just grabs a little bit of paint from them and puts it back. So, we're almost done here. Love, love, love that side. This side could use some work. Let's get some more paint from here. It's funny, this whole technique of using a t-shirt to add texture was done by accident. I was painting one of my bigger pieces, actually one of the ones that you guys really like, the black and white triple piece. And a t-shirt was hanging over it, and I knocked it over, and then was like, all right, let's roll with it. A lot of the times, that's the best pieces come from just rolling with it. At least I found. The second that you're like, I need this end result, I have to have it, that's when it really hurts your art, in my opinion. I think it should be free form. That's the best creative process. But yeah. Also, another note. I really, really want NASA to add weapons to their Mars rovers. If anybody hears this, comment something about it and confuse people. But I really want NASA to add weapons to their Mars rovers, so if they ever meet, they have to have a battle bot style deathmatch. I think that would be absolutely legendary. So, if anybody in the chat works for NASA, feel free to make it happen. More power to you. I'll know if you're a real one if you actually respond to that, because that's very random, and if someone just starts hearing about battle bots in the chat, it's going to be hilarious. So, we'll confuse a lot of people, but that looks insane. Shout out to Alex. This is going to my friend Alex. She's been really patient with me because it turned out kind of bad at first. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Looks super nice. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's intense.